And we are now joined by one of the stars of the Super Bowl, a man whose pants and bag match my sweater.
I like it.
JuJu Smith-Schuster. First of all, is this the exact reason you signed with the Chiefs?
The exact reason. This is crazy, man. This is unbelievable. There's so much going on. The fan base is unbelievable. We drove 2 miles on a bus. And listen, I bet there's 1 million people here today.
1 million?
At least 1 million, I'm saying.
Well, speaking of 1 million, did you really not know that you could hit that $1 million incentive in the Super Bowl?
I did not know.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, it was insane.
That's unbelievable.
I was just focused on the bigger prize, winning the Super Bowl.
Hey, you have played with several quarterbacks. We both think you're playing with the best in the league. What is it like when Patrick Mahomes is your quarterback as a receiver?
Man, it's so much fun. He's an awesome dude, on the field, off the field. But he makes my job easy. And everyone around him, he makes it easy for them too. But at the same time, his energy's always up here, and we're always going to match it with him.
So every time Patrick or Travis is asked about their individual success, the first name they say is Andy Reid. They say, Andy Reid. You obviously played for a great head coach in Mike Tomlin, but very different. What makes Andy special as far as connecting with players and then also schematically as far as designing things?
Man, it's the cheeseburgers the night before the game, man.
Yeah.
It's a secret recipe. But he's a great coach, man, all around, man. He's a great dude. He's so funny. I love him, man. I love playing for him. And he's just smart at what he does. And it makes our job easy.
All right, let's talk about some key Super Bowl moments, because you were awesome throughout the game. You were at one point, the receivers had 6 catches and you had 5 of them. One of the few drives that ended in a punt, you got held on and they didn't call it. You then obviously get held on the final pass of the game. They do call it. Had you been talking to the refs? Had you been telling them he's grabbed me? Like, do you think the missed call set up the other call?
Nah, we don't complain. We know one thing that we know about us is that, like, it's gonna be a physical game. That's a great team. Philadelphia is a great team, you know. And then at the end of the day, what was made is what was made. I think for all of us, it's just more so that, man, I'm just happy, man, just to be here with my guys, my teammates, my coaches. It's unbelievable, man.
Did you know on the last play he held you? Did you know the flag was coming when he grabbed you?
I definitely felt the tug. I definitely felt him pull me, hold me. And at the end of the day, man, I mean, it is what it is. We just got to move on.
Yeah.
You caught some flack, as you know, for that tweet. How do you feel about it? And do you feel like, hey, people are calling our stadium Burrowhead and all that. It's all fair once it's done. I'm just throwing out fun. Or how do you feel about it?
I mean, it's Valentine's Day. I mean, I posted it to show love. It's Valentine's Day. But at the end of the day, man, he's a great player. I respect him. But yeah, we just gotta move on, baby.
All right, do you think you'll be back here next year?
I'm not gonna lie, I do love this feeling.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thanks,
You're a
man.
champion.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. There is JuJu. I got you, bro. JuJu Smith-Schuster. Hold on. There you go. JuJu Smith-Schuster. Kevin Wildes.
Oh, I'm back, everybody. We only have 3 working microphones.
Kevin Wildes. Yeah. That's why you're a great teammate.
Oh, you know what?
Our show is not over, bro.
It's not over? I thought we were there.
No.
I thought the party was over.
I was like sliding instead of scoring a touchdown. I'll go down for the team so everybody else can shine. Did you ask him about his Valentine's Day card?
Brew did.
Did you really?
Yes.
Brew's a real journalist.
I had to ask him.
Wow.
We would catch heat if we didn't ask him.
Oh,
it's about real journalism. New York Times, baby.
Oh.
Check the resume.
Oh, let's talk about next year. We've got the Super Bowl full screen.
Okay, sure.
So this is what I talked about. I think you guys want to be underdogs. but you are very, high as a kite right now. Chiefs, Bills, 49ers, Eagles, Bengals, Cowboys. I don't know what the Cowboys are doing up there, bro. Are you happy with this, Nick?
Well, yeah, it at least is accurate. Listen, there is something going on with the city of Buffalo. Maybe it's just a bigger gambling town than I thought. But they have been overvalued for 2 years now. But it is not laughable like this year when the Chiefs, as long as Mahomes and Reed are together, they have to be the preseason favorites every year. They have to be the favorites every year.
Here's the thing. We know he's the best quarterback. Andy Reid is arguably the best coach right now. Obviously, Belichick's the GOAT. But you don't win it every year.
But they should be the favorites.
You don't get there every year.
Should be the favorites.
And that's going to be the challenge. But they're hungry. They're hungry and they're young, so they got a chance to do something really special.
I don't know if we can put that back up. I don't know why the 49ers are so high.
What do you mean?
They got everything but a quarterback.
Okay, well, I think the quarterback's important.
Guys,
Who's their quarterback?
They won 7 games in a row with a 7th-round rookie.
And then what happened?
He got hurt.
So who's going to be the quarterback? Can I tell you something? He didn't get hurt. There was a blocking scheme that subjected him to injury.
Right.
It wasn't, he didn't fall on the soap in the bathroom. He got hurt because he was put in a dangerous situation.
Yes, he's getting very emotional about this.
Well, because I feel like it's...
No, you're right.
Part of that offense doesn't protect the quarterback.
No, listen, I understand that. The point I'm making is the Niners, I think, deserve to be there because I think the general belief is if Trey Lance is the 20th best quarterback in the NFL, 20th, they will be better than they were with Brock Purdy. And
I don't know if he's better than Brock Purdy. I think that's a real question mark. I don't know definitively. None of us do. But the small sample size, he did not do as much as Purdy did.
No. Do you think the Cowboys belong to be on that list, that high?
I think the Cowboys have a top 2 quarterback in their conference. It's like, honestly,
when you think of the NFC,
yeah, that's the other thing. Like, those odds really incorporate who you have to go through. So if Vegas thinks that Philly is going to deal with a Super Bowl hangover the way a lot of Super Bowl losers do, I know some people might believe in Daniel Jones. I don't. Jared Goff, your guy, Jared Goff was excellent this year.
He'll be good again.
Yeah, Detroit's going to be tough.
Yeah, and so the question to me is, everybody always asks, who's the team that nobody thinks is going to be good that is actually really good? The flip side is the more interesting. Who is going to be this year's or next year's Rams or Bucks?
Or Broncos?
Team? No.
No, I mean this, but we thought the Broncos were going to be good.
Sure, yeah. But team that had, of that list, I don't know if we can show it again.
Well, I can tell you.
But what'd you say?
I can tell you right now if you'd like the answer.
Yeah.
Jacksonville.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't believe in Jacksonville. I like Doug Peterson, but Jacksonville got hot. I just don't believe in Jacksonville as much as everybody else.
Can I tell you a team that I have massive respect for, but I could see it happening to, is Cincinnati. Cincinnati is excellent and well built, but that secondary, they're going to lose guys in free agency. They might end up trading T. Higgins.
So that's a big deal.
That's a big deal. And they have been, as I talked about, really running a turnover luck hot streak. And one other point. They keep saying they're going to fix the offensive line. I don't know that they fully have.
Money.
And at some point, I mean, Joe Burrow already got really hurt once. but it doesn't take much for him to miss a few weeks. Like, I'm not predicting it, but of those teams that, like, oh my God, they missed the playoffs, especially if Baltimore brings back Lamar, see what Deshaun looks like in Cleveland, like Cincinnati. It won't be the Chiefs. I don't think it'll be the Eagles. I don't think it's the Niners. You got to find somebody. And I won't even say it's the Bills.
And it won't be the Bills. I mean, the thing with Burrow is that he's already shown he doesn't need a great offensive line. If they just improve it a bit, then he's going to be even better. So I think he's already proven that he doesn't, even if he doesn't have the best supporting cast, he can get that team to a certain level.
You have a sleeper team, bro?
Detroit.
I
like Detroit.
That's my team. I did a whole thing on it yesterday.
You're right. You should feel good. You should feel good to get my confirmation.
Can I ask you guys a question? Did coming here, as awesome as today was, ruin our show long term?
Why?
Because be honest, you two love the Chiefs now.
I will say this: the fans have been phenomenal.
Yeah, it's great.
They do make a brother want to pull for the Chiefs. Yeah, I do like Kansas City.
Great.
My first time ever here. There's only a handful of cities I haven't been to, Wiles. And now I can check Kansas City off the list.
A handful of cities.
Now I have a connection to Kansas City.
Yeah.
The committee warned.
I can claim the Chiefs.
Thank you to the Kansas City Chiefs and you, unofficial mayor and the official mayor.